The Tufts University Department of Education is now offering a 12-month master's degree program that will prepare grades 1 through 6 teachers to be licensed to teach in Massachusetts with a particular focus on the STEM disciplines. A lot of schools are making this move toward saying, let's hire someone who knows how to teach but has a particular area of expertise or focus. And our hope is that the graduates of this program go into their schools and become the resources, the experts in STEM education.
So if I have one half, this right here would be my whole.
I applied to actually about 10 schools, and I decided on Tufts. They really know what books to give us, what research we should be reading, so we really have an understanding of currently what's going on in the field of education, as well as the best way to be educating students in each subject area we'll be teaching them. So you told me if I'm concerned with 4/5 of these, how many rows am I going to want?
The goal is to get them in September into schools to begin seeing how classrooms build their own cultures, how a teacher-student relationships begins from the very beginning of the school year. And the amount of time they'll spend in schools just ramps up over the course of the year till the springtime, where they're really there full-time. They are the classroom teacher. What's really important is to find a good match so that the candidate in our program finds a school that he or she is comfortable teaching in, and it's a place that they really can see themselves teaching in the future. What's really nice is we have faculty both at the Center for Engineering Education and Outreach and in our department that are co-listed, so we can have courses that are being taught by engineers and by educators at the same time.
How do we get kids engaged in doing what engineers do, right? Engineers go from problem to solution, and there's this really exciting and innovative process of brainstorming and prototyping and testing the solution and evaluating it that real engineers do that is valuable for kids in the classroom. It really gets them excited about learning, it pulls in the math and science that they use, and it really gives them agency to think about that they can make changes in the world.
What are the things we could do to make this toy car start moving?
What are our students going to be doing while they're here for 12 months? And the primary target is really thinking about student thinking.
They ended up in a debate over whether the weight of the toy car matters.
And our job as teachers is to say where we can go with these ideas. Which ones can we cultivate into kind of productive, scientifically minded ways of thinking and building from those resources. And kind of the cutting edge of what we know about how kids develop is going to play a pretty prominent role in how the program unfolds.
If you decide on an intervention that is cognitive behavioral therapy oriented.
Our goal is that this program is able to take advantage of the resources that we have at this institution. We'll be able to have our students in the MAT program in courses with school psychology students so that they can be learning from each other and sharing each other's perspective.
Pulling out the positives is like such an effective way to get teachers engaged in a child. Like figuring out the one thing that they can notice that's a positive thing and then building that up.
Another element to all of this is obviously the student teacher is partnered with a cooperating teacher in their school, and that's a great opportunity for some mentorship. The text of your thinking and reflection and reasoning at the Tufts University level is really built out of your experiences in these elementary schools. We're open to lots of different types of students coming in, and our hope is building cohorts of diversity so that we can have conversations that are real and not case studies of urban education, but are, you know, the products of people thinking very critically about who are in these schools, what do these kids need, what are they bringing to the table, what is the richness that exists there that we can kind of leverage and build from.